Dyslexic genius here. We're back on the boat anchor. We're back on the Fern O'Grand. And most people would look at this and go, no, I'm not touching this. I'll just put a new spring in and go. You can't do that. You have to take all this apart, clean all the teeth, and check. Because once it's back together, there's no way to lube this, really. Even with the lubing things on top, these two pieces, it's still not going to get oiled enough. It all has to come apart. It hasn't been apart probably in 120 years or so. And you just take a look at the gear train. You come in here, we can turn this like that. There's a lot of 90-degree gears. I mean, a gear going this way and this way, like right there. That gear there is running this shaft here, which is running this, which is running the spring barrel. You can see that move. So how do we get this apart? This casting comes off. So what you do, very carefully, undo the screws. And that lifts out like that. And that's what you're looking at. Here's the governor right here.
Oh, and that just lifts out?
Yeah. And see, there's no, you see how dry the end of the governor pivot is that fits right in there? Yeah, this all has to be taken apart. So you have to understand, like this, here's your spindle shaft, and here's the gear that runs the governor. And you can see here, this barely has any oil on it, but it doesn't have any wear marks because this part here rubs in this casting right here.
So are you going to take this apart?
I'll take this apart. But really what you want to do, if you've never done one before, want to set something up like the winding crank gears next to you. So you'll pull the governor out. You'll pull the center shaft out. You'll pull this shaft out, which connects to this shaft here. So now you know how all that comes apart. Now here's an oiling tube right here. On this, this all unscrews and comes apart. This is the automatic brake. This is what breaks. So you'll have
now, is that a fiber gear?
No, this is not a fiber gear. So this will unscrew and everything will come back apart. And then you'll take this out, and this is a brawn bearing right here. You can see this. So all this has to come apart. So what you're going to do, that's tight. Brass again. It's pretty tough. There we go. This is what the spring barrel hooks up to. And now you can see here where the burr is. See how that burr is? From manufacturing, it's burred up. That's why it was tight coming out of the center hole. So that means we have to fix this. And we'll take this set screw out. And that was loose. That was loose. Leave that set screw in there. Just motivate that off there with a screwdriver, or just give it a little. There we go.
A little screw there?
Yeah, I think so. Nope. I have to knock the pin out, and that's my tip for the day.